Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we had a baby. And in this video, we are going to talk about the birth story. So this birth story, unmedicated birth, July 15th. So to start off, my water broke at like 1:30. I think I looked at the clock. It was like 1:40 something when I told Evan. I'm not sure, but my water broke and I was in bed and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and immediately it woke me up out of my sleep. I opened my eyes. I told Evan, I said, Evan, my water broke. And yeah.
Yeah, I woke up pretty quick. I heard her saying, Evan, and it's kind of like, oh, what does she want? And then she said, my water broke.
What?
And I was awake. I was asleep and you woke me up.
Well, I was asleep and Sophia woke me up, or my body woke me up.
So I just got up and, asked if she was okay and asked if she wanted anything to eat because I figured she was going to have a really long day. I would probably want some breakfast. So I made her breakfast. Yeah. You didn't really eat it though.
I didn't. I was starting to be in a lot of pain because as soon as my water broke, probably like a few seconds later, I started feeling the labor like contractions, which is similar to like period cramps, and they started getting more intense. And so I remember looking at videos prior to labor of like breathing techniques, so I was trying to keep that in the back of my mind and like stay focused. Ultimately my goal was to not have any type of medication for birth, but I was open to it, but I didn't know if I would need it or not. So shortly after, like when Evan was making me breakfast, I got on the phone with my midwife, and she was just kind of walking me through, basically telling me when I get to the point of, oh my God, I need help, like somebody please help me, then come to the hospital. But I didn't really want to wait till I got to that point. I wanted to get close because I didn't want to be on the road driving 25 minutes feeling like I need help. So we were at home for like 2 hours.
You went back to sleep for a little while.
Okay.
Or tried to sleep.
I think I tried to sleep, yeah.
We ended up actually getting to the hospital around 5 o'clock in the morning. It was about a 20-minute drive, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You seemed pretty out of it. I don't know if you really were, but you were.
In the drive?
Not really responsive during the drive. You're just kind of sitting there. Just breathing.
Yeah.
But we got there. I mean, big advantage of having a water break at 1:30 in the morning is there's no traffic.
Yes.
So we just got right there with no problems. Got you in through the door at 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're already ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, we got to the hospital. The nurse checked me, which is called a cervical check, and they want to see how dilated you are. And I was already at 10 centimeters dilated, which I was very happy about. I wasn't sure how far along I would be, but if you don't know, 10 centimeters dilated means that you're fully dilated and you're ready to start pushing. And so labor is basically like the contractions, or not the contractions, but the labor up until that point is done. You're ready to push. So I was happy because that was quick.
I thought we'd be hanging around it for a while in the morning. Like, woke up in 3 hours of sleep. I thought we would be able to settle in, wait for a few hours, get a nap maybe. No, just we got right into it.
Yes. Yep. So the labor part, the contractions were not what I expected. I thought it would be. I mean, it was intense. It was very painful, but I think I think the training helped, just knowing how to breathe through them. I did pray and because I didn't want it to be super painful, but again, I didn't know what to expect. But there was a lot of back labor for me, like in the tailbone. Once we got to the hospital and she told me that I was basically ready to start pushing, they moved me to the delivery room, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that was very different than what I expected. I feel like everything was different than what I expected. But the pushing, I think, was the most different because I pushed for 2 hours, I think they said.
Yeah. Right, almost exactly 2 hours.
Okay. And I pushed in different positions. I didn't have any drugs or medications, so I know an epidural can make you like a little bit numb from waist down, and it's hard to move in different positions. So I didn't have any limitations. I was able to change to see what was most comfortable. And that was just felt very much like I needed to be in the zone in a mind game, and I tried to rest in between pushing. I didn't realize that you push and then you rest and then you wait for the next contraction and then you push, and everybody's just kind of waiting on you and you just waiting on your body. And I didn't realize that was
most of the
how it
time
was
in the
gonna
delivery
be.
room was just sitting around waiting for you to be ready.
Yeah, and I could feel when I'm getting ready, so I would like relax, like lean on Evan, relax her on the bed, and then sit back up when it's like time and brace myself to push. And I could feel everything, which I feel like is a good thing because I could kind of tell it, like I could feel, baby moving down. But that was very intense. More intense than I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know. How were you feeling during all of that?
I don't know. I was just kind of there. I was kind of calm. Like, oh, it's going longer than I thought it would.
The pushing?
Yeah, I'd only seen it on like movies and TV shows, and it's like,
Yeah.
you push 3 times and the baby pops out.
Which sometimes that does happen.
Yeah.
Some people have it like that.
Yeah, but I mean, the nurses and the midwives they kept saying, "Oh, you're doing really good. We can see the baby's head." And I saw the baby's head, so I thought we were like right there. And then it was like another 40 minutes.
Yeah, because when they said that, I was just like,
I told Chloe like, "Hey, she's right there. You're almost done." And then half an hour later, we're still pushing. So I felt kind of bad about that.
Yeah, and I think at one point after like a long time of pushing, I don't know how long, I was thinking like, are they just saying encouraging things to me just to make me feel better? Or am I actually doing really good? But yeah, because they said they could see her head, and I'm like, well, how long are we going to be in this see her head position, But yeah, I kept having to change positions. But the last position that I was in, I was sitting upright. My goal, like, how you have a birth plan, I didn't want medication. One of the other things was I wanted to have gravity help bring her out, and I wanted to sit in like a lot of upright positions. So I did like all fours, got on all fours, and one of them I was sitting kind of like this upright, but they have like a bar that I could hold on to and grip. And so I tried that twice. Once I think near the middle or beginning, and then once at the end, and that was the position where she came out. And I actually was able to see kind of her coming out, which is wild. Like I could see her hair because she had hair coming out.
Lots of hair.
Yeah. Yep. And she still has it. They say sometimes it falls out, sometimes it doesn't, but she still got her hair. But yeah, I was able to see her hair, and then I could just feel her coming out, and then I could feel like the umbilical cord just there, and they plopped her right on top of me, which I remember. And she was crying, and her arms was just like, ah.
Yeah, just waving around.
Yeah. She was crying, which she cried within seconds of coming out, which I was glad to hear because you want to hear the baby cry.
Yeah.
And then
well, then they had to take you away for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they started doing stitches because I tore. I had a 2nd-degree tear. They started doing stitches there, which was really painful. I feel like that was a different kind of pain than the pushing. But I could feel, so in pushing, they call it the ring of fire when the baby gets close because your body is stretching.
I didn't know it was called that. I would have played the Johnny Cash song during delivery if I'd known it was called the ring of fire. I would have been asked to leave most likely.
You would have.
Okay.
Evan, though, being there was so helpful. It was like my rock. It was just, yeah.
I was just saying,
especially in between.
I was just saying things that I thought sounded nice because I didn't really know what was happening.
It was helpful. I mean, even just you being there and like, because he was literally right next to me, so I was able to like physically lean on him and hear what he was saying. And they kept saying like rest between contractions, even when I was practicing with the videos, like rest between. So I was trying to be intentional about that. So I would rest, and Evan being there was very helpful. And yeah, with the ring of fire, your body is stretching, and it was tearing. I didn't know it was tearing. There was pain, but I didn't realize. But they tried doing some stitches in the delivery room, and it was very painful. So I tried the nitrous gas, which did help, but they had to do more stitches, and the nitrous gas just wasn't going to be enough for that. But the nitrous gas made me start to feel like kind of lightheaded a little bit, which they said is normal.
Gas.
Yeah, that was my first time ever having that, because I never had a dental treatment needing that. Usually I just get numbed. But yeah, they took me
to the operating room.
Oh, that's what OR stands for.
OR, yeah.
Okay, because they said OR, I was like, I don't know what that is. It makes sense though. So yeah, for me, yeah, I remember they took me on the same bed that I delivered on, right?
Yeah, they just rolled the bed out.
They rolled the bed out.
Give me the baby.
Yeah. So maybe you can share your side on that, because that's where we separated.
She kind of just disappeared out the door, and the nurse told me I had to give skin-to-skin time with the baby. So I took my shirt off and wrapped a blanket around the baby, and we were just chilling, just having a great time. She was really good. She wasn't crying at all. She was just kind of sitting there looking around, you know. So we're just waiting for Chloe. She was gone for, I don't know, half an hour maybe.
Okay.
We're just sitting there enjoying daddy-daughter time. We were praying for you. Didn't really know what was going on exactly or how bad it was. But she was bleeding a lot when they took her out, so a little concerning.
Yeah.
But I figured it probably wasn't anything too serious. And it wasn't. After they took the baby for a couple minutes just to get the measurements and, you know, the height and weight. Give her... What did they give her?
Oh, they gave her some eye ointment and then the vitamin K shot to make sure that her blood can clot.
Just gave her those two things, gave her back to me. Sat around for a little while, and the surgeon came back in and said, Chloe's fine, she'll be back in a couple minutes. Everything's all patched up. Then they rolled her back in, and I had the little baby, and we were both like, there's mommy, and she's just like mumbling absolutely incomprehensible noises and has no idea that there's a baby staring at her. Has no idea. I was there, I'm pretty sure. So we're just like, I don't know, just waiting.
How long was that happening?
Probably not that long, but it felt like a while.
I don't remember mumbling.
So I wanted to give you the baby, and yeah, but she had no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
I kept trying to say something, but nope.
I don't remember.
Yeah. What's the first thing you do remember?
I remember going to the operating room, and then I remember them moving me from the delivery bed to the operating bed. And I remember there was like the operating lights, like how you see on TV, like the big ones over you. The anesthesiologist, he came in, and there was another lady who I think was working with him. And they were just kind of talking to me. And then I remember I also prayed on the way to, like as they were rolling me down the hallway. I also prayed. And then I remember when I was in there, I felt very relaxed and just had a lot of peace of mind somehow. Praise God. I feel like there's God. And then I remember being really sleepy, and that's it. And then I remember waking up, not in the operating room, but waking up in the recovery room.
No, it was the delivery room.
It was still delivery room.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Because, okay.
We were waiting for you in the delivery room.
Okay, so.
Just brought you back.
Okay. So I remember waking up there.
So she didn't even know what room she was in.
I didn't.
She probably couldn't even have told you what city she was in.
Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, I remember waking up, and I remember just seeing the end of the bed, and then I think you gave me the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, here's
Did
the
I
baby.
try to nurse?
I think so. I don't remember.
I don't remember either if I tried to nurse there or somewhere else. And then, yeah, that's all I remember, just waking up, and I felt like I had a nice nap.
Yeah, she got more sleep than I did. She was unconscious for half an hour.
Yeah, I didn't even know. They said the anesthesia wasn't like heavy anesthesia where they put you like fully under, but they said that it made me go to sleep, which felt really nice. Especially going into labor or my water breaking at like 1:30 in the morning. That woke us up out of our sleep, so we already started on
like 3
little
hours.
sleep. Yeah. And haven't slept since. No. But yeah, after that, I went into the wheelchair, right?
Yeah, they put you in the wheelchair,
Okay.
handed you the baby, rolled you down to just our room that we stayed in.
Yeah.
And they wanted to keep us an extra day because she lost quite a lot of blood. They wanted to keep an eye on her. They said you lost about 1 liter of blood,
Okay.
which is a lot.
Is that okay?
Yeah. So we stayed 2 nights in the hospital for her to recover, for them to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of nice though, just having some little time just to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
The baby.
And the baby.
Yeah.
Outside of the nurses coming in every like hour to like press on my stomach and check vitals for me and the baby. But yeah, they rolled me down the hallway. We stopped. They have like this cute little board in the hallway where it's like the month of July.
Big calendar.
Yeah, big calendar. And they have footprints, I think it is, of the names of the babies that are born on that day in the calendar. And so they put her name, and we took a picture there. And then we went to I think they call it mom and baby room, or recovery room, I'm not sure. But it's the room where we slept and ate and got like meals delivered and snacks. Yep. And it's been almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Which to me it feels like it happened just a few days ago.
Yeah, she's already so much bigger though.
She is a lot bigger.
She was 6 pounds 15 ounces at birth.
Yeah.
And she's bigger,
Yeah.
like quite a lot bigger now.
And I can feel it too. She feels heavier. Yeah. Yep. But the most amazing experience I've ever experienced in my life. Just pushing out a human.
Just watching it happen was crazy.
Yeah.
Because her head had been kind of there for a while. And then suddenly they started seeing more of it. And then suddenly the baby was just on top of you. It happened very, very quickly once she got past that point. Once the baby's head got through the birth canal. The rest of her just kind of squirted out, like right away.
Yeah.
And the nurse just kind of took her and just right on top of Chloe. And I was like, Chloe, there's a baby on top of you.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how with it you were at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I saw she was on top of me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like she's here and she's moving, and I remember her arms waving and hearing her crying, and I feel like I was trying to take everything in, just like, wow, this just happened. Like I've been pregnant so long, and now she's right here. It was amazing. Yeah. She's doing really good.
She's a good baby.
She is. What else happened? Like that was pretty much all. We stayed for 2 nights, right?
Yeah, nothing exciting really happened.
Yeah.
The baby cried a lot. We didn't sleep a lot. They brought us food. They brought Chloe food, and she shared it with me.
And they brought me a lot of food.
Yeah.
Because I asked, like, what's the limit?
What's the most food
What's
you
the
can
most? Yes. And they was like 4 sides, 4 desserts, 3 drinks. And I'm like, bet. 2 entrees, I think, or something like that.
Technically, she was the only one who was covered by their meal plan. I wasn't.
Right.
I wasn't guaranteed any food.
Yeah.
But she shared it with me because she likes me,
Yeah.
I guess.
I do.
Yeah. And she couldn't have eaten it by herself anyway.
Yeah, it was a lot of
was a
food.
lot.
We still have some apple juice in the refrigerator.
We do. Keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was cool. It was nice. Yeah, I think at that point, just breastfeeding, trying to learn how to breastfeed, still going on that journey, but it's gotten a lot better since the first day.
Apparently, it's not as simple as they make you think.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I just thought there's the baby and there it is, and you just connect him and latch. But for me, it wasn't like that. Maybe some people, but it was a very painful latch, very pinchy. So we had like a lactation consultant come in, and the nurses were very helpful. And we also did some donor breast milk because I didn't want to feed her formula. They have formula available, but they had donor breast milk from other moms that have been pasteurized that I was able to give her. Because also, apparently it's pretty common, but my milk didn't really come in until like day 2, day 3-ish. So it was starting to come in a little bit, and they called it
colostrum.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was like the first day. Some of it was kind of coming. But yeah, she got a lot of the donor milk we did on a syringe, and just kind of used our finger to kind of help with the sucking motion to get her to swallow. So yeah, a lot of stuff that you just don't know until you are in the experiencing it. But now she's drinking all the time now. We don't have a problem. Still getting used to, or still trying to work on the pinching, but it has improved a lot, significantly, which I'm happy about. But yeah, that's after that we just went home. We had the car seat. They came and helped us with it. Lots of paperwork and talking and the boring part. And then we took her home on our first drive, which was really special.
You want to do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's the birth story. Thanks so much for listening and for tuning in. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it, and leave comments below if you want to share, like if you had a similar experience or a different experience, or any tips on latching. I'm down to glean. Even though it's gotten better, we can still improve some things. But be sure to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you don't miss future videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.